Might need a cart.
Man, stopped it up.
Might need a cart.
Picked it up and
You know exactly.
I put it on the shelf and I have to get it. Yeah, in the shopping cart. Get what you need. What we got? Eagle Rare?
Should be.
Buffalo Trace. Let's see that.
All the 1792 full proof you can still get. It's just sitting there. What's up, Straight Up Soups? Got Marshall in the chat. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Dad? We're getting an Eagle Rare. We got you one. I told you I already got one at the house, but we're picking up another one for you. $42.99. Got Eagle Rares. Got quite a few of them back here. Should be about 47 bucks, 48 bucks out the door. Got some. That one right there, the white label, that full proof. That's a good bottle.
There's actually 2 more back there, so if you want to.
That's a good bottle.
That's a good one.
We gave away 2 of those on stream the other day. They're grabbing the Green River full proofs. We'll pull that one up front so you guys can see that. I don't need that last one. We'll let someone else grab it if they want it, but that's a good pour.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, as good as this.
Noel Taylor Blanton's. Got an Eagle Rare though. Got a Larceny barrel proof, but they want way too much for that B524. $70.99. Specs is much cheaper. Get them on base for $54.99, no tax as well. Just grab an Eagle Rare. They got Buffalo Trace, and we got Weller down here too. We're gonna get a Weller Special Reserve. I'm not gonna buy the big boy handle. We'll buy a 750 if they've got it.
I want the new makers.
Didn't see any of the makers. The Heartwood series hasn't come out just yet. $48.99 for the big handle. Gone up a little bit, but $26.99 for a 750. So we'll get a special reserve. We don't even have a special reserve on the shelf right now, so we'll restock on that. Did grab a shopping cart just in case.
But it's all one.
They got the Knob Creek 10 rye. I don't see the Burr rye though. And then we're gonna swing around the corner and go check out the tequila. Tequila. They got the Don Julio 1942, the little mini for $14.49 here. We might pick one of those up for one of our coworkers. I think she was talking about that, so might get one of those for her. Got the Clase Azul. Some of these are on sale too. She's really looking for that Clase Azul mini, but I don't know if we'll find one of those. Still got the ones finishing the WLW barrel and the Blanton's barrel for the Corzones, the single barrel Repo and the single barrel Anejo. Single barrel Anejo finishing Blanton's barrel sounds actually kind of good. Some El Tesoro. What did I see? I just saw something. My eyes caught it. Oh, it's down to the bottom. G4, Blanco. The others are all sold out. Let's see, anything else? Mezcals. Excuse me. Got some minis, 375s. Doesn't look like anything new. I think we'll just get these.
Which is a great deal if you live close enough.
Gonna get a Weller Special Reserve as well.
I mean, please come in. Exactly. Have a good one. We'll see ya. Separate or together? Can we do it together? I don't know. Does it have a limit on this? Oh, I don't know.
The Eagle Rares are limit 1, so you might have to just
Okay, then we'll do
just to
separate.
keep you out of
Do you
trouble.
have a phone number? Thank you for that. 817. Go ahead and put that in right. 319.
They might check the receipt and see who was running register and be like, "Hey, those are limit 1."
I appreciate you. No, seriously.
I know.
Thanks for having my back. And you guys are awesome too. All right, 4654, unless I can get you anything else. Just mine.
So this timeout should be back, or should be up. That's funny, Ryan. Hopefully it doesn't pop up and go too crazy on you. They had the big handles too, but I don't like the big handles. They're tough to pour, so the 750s is like the right
Yeah, we
size.
got the big one, the big handle. We got
It's
that
funny.
one.
It's
And then
goofy.
And then we got the 350 also.
Okay.
And you know, they also had the baby ones, the little shooters of that too.
Did they?
I need to get some of those. Maybe because everything is so expensive in New York, people just buy the shooters instead of a bottle.
Okay, there is 50, there is 10, 25, 35, 45, 51, 2, 3,
Let me pull up.
and 30. That's for hers. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Let's get your phone number here. And then you're paying with the rest of the cash?
Yes.
Okay, 46 Marco.
I got 4 pennies. Was that what it was? No. You just didn't give back the...
No, I spotted you the full pennies.
Well, here, you want 4 more pennies?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
1, 2.
Got to keep that drawer straight.
I appreciate you. That's
3, 4.
Thank you.
I think I've done that before too. I like bought pizza and I didn't have any change on me. She's like, "It's okay." I came back in with the change to hand it to her just to keep her drawer straight. Last thing you want to do is get to the end of the day and do a cash out on a drawer and not have enough money in there.
Well, I'm grateful to all of you.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. For one.
You're welcome.
I'm glad that we helped you out.
Let's get you squared away real fast. Just double check that I did it right. It's beautiful. You guys are amazing. There you go. Oh, sorry, I was closing there for you. Okay, have a good one. Both?
Oh, wait.
Yes, both of them.
Have a good one, ladies. Thank you.
You're amazing.
Absolutely.
Can I get you anything else?
No.
Perfect, thank you. Man, can you come teach a customer class? Do you have a phone number with us?
I do.
Good, let's get it in there.
I got a few points in there.
Do you ever sometimes you just don't want to use your money rewards here? You're like, let me use it after I use all my money.
I wish I was like that. I use mine as soon as they come in, and I wish I could
Because
let
I
them
think I have
build.
like $35 right
Do
now. and
you?
I'm trying not to use
That's
it.
almost a free bottle.
Yeah, but that's why I'm trying not to use it yet.
That's amazing.
It's not amazing. That means you spent a lot of money here. It hasn't got anything that she really wants yet.
Except Eagle Rare.
Yeah.
That could could almost be a free bottle if you cash out.
I know. But you're using the classes too, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
See, I can't go to the classes because of my work schedule, so I always miss them.
yeah.
You know they're Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right?
And I work all those days.
Do you really?
Yeah.
We would definitely look at
Thank you so much. I'm probably gonna go to the Specs over there off of Hardwood and see if I can get something there. I'm not expecting anything too crazy today, but
You don't think no stag nowhere else around?
it's supposed to be Total Wine. Specs shouldn't be getting anything, but if they do, that'd be crazy.
Right. Okay.
I've got one bottle of Stag left, so I might have to crack into it because I'm like, I don't know when I'm getting another one. So.
There you go.
Good to see you, man.
All right, brother. Take care. All right.
Let's go to another store, guys. Go see what we can find. We didn't get to do our proper introduction because we were already walking in the store when I went live. Didn't want to waste no time, so we got an Eagle Rare and a Weller Special Reserve. 750s on both of those. Get them secured in the truck real quick. Adam, it's called relationship, sir. We gotta have relationships so we can get bottles. The more they know, the more they'll tell me if I'm on their good side. We're in Texas, Alan. We're currently in Arlington, Texas, and we're getting ready to head up towards Bedford. Sorry, we're getting you guys on the mount. Bring your cooler. We got a solution, Dad. You won't like the solution, so we're not going to say it out loud, but we have a solution. Oh, let's get on the road. We're going to go check out the Specs. Total Wine was supposed to be getting Stag. No Stag. Lady that came in was unloading the truck. She came out and was nice enough to tell us what they got in that she was aware of, because they had several trucks. It said Buffalo Trace, Special Reserve, and Eagle Rare. That's a typical Buffalo Trace drop for Texas. Is whenever they get those, they send them out like that, where you'll get all three. You'll normally get the big handles of the Weller. Sorry, we're back. We dropped off the Wi-Fi. Not a bad day, but obviously not what we were looking for. We were really hoping for Stag. Sounds like it was supposed to be Total Wine. Total Wine didn't get any today. At least this one didn't. I'm not anticipating anything at Specs, but you guys know what happens. We go to one of these stores, we walk in, we find something that we actually want, like those old Ports or single barrel strengths that we picked up the other day. So who knows? Maybe we'll find something today other than what we just got, or maybe we won't. Need some damn Stag. Yeah, I want some Stag too. Stag's definitely been on my radar. Ryan says, shout out to you for making all this possible to Papa RJ. Let me get this switched over to live chat to all messages, because I'm pretty sure we're missing some messages. You've never seen Stag in the wild? I've only seen one, and the Specs we're going to is where we got it at. It was I think $68 out the door, which was exceptional, but it's the only one we've been able to get for that price. The other ones we've all had to trade for. You said the drops are better when you see the handles of No. I'm saying when they have the Buffalo Trace drops, it's normally Weller Special Reserve 750 1.75s, 750 at Eagle Rare, and then 750 and 1.75s at Buffalo Trace. That's like a normal Buffalo Trace drop in Texas. What's up, Daniel? Mark Duffy. Yeah, sometimes you'll get lucky too. They'll have the gigantic Eagle Rares, the 1.75s. I've never seen one though, but I've heard of people getting them. Matt from Whiskey Wisdom, I saw you were in chat earlier. Sorry I didn't mention you. I was trying to keep a low profile while live streaming in Total Wine. We don't have the best track record. You know, we get kicked out of Total Wines for live streaming, so didn't want to bring too much attention to myself. But now that we're in the comforts of our vehicle, I think we can let loose a little bit and start doing some more shout outs. E.H. Taylor's small batch too, like when those drop, those are from a different distributor, so whenever they do Buffalo Trace drops, those are not normally included in that. E.H. Taylor's small batch and like single barrels would normally come on like a Wednesday rather than a Tuesday or a Friday. Got some North Carolina boys up in here. Been looking for Eagle Rare, but don't know common places they show up in the DFW area. You got to go to the big box stores when they drop. Total Wine Tuesday, Friday, Specs Wednesday, Friday, WB Liquors. They're normally the third week of the month, Wednesday or Saturday, I would say, would be your best bet. The cashier was bringing a lot of attention to me, but we had a lot of people around us that we hunt with, so we were able to disperse a lot of that. We have a lot of guys that we met up with. We were actually hanging out in the parking lot for about an hour and a half today, just hanging out and chatting with the guys. And I did a bottle swap today actually too. So if Bourbon Santa, if you're in the house, Craig, we finally got a Doc Swinson Amberana. We had to get it through trade, but we got a Doc Swinson Amberana now. I know you were talking about that bottle, and I've yet to see it, so I have acquired said bottle, and I will definitely be trying that. Goody Goody is okay. I haven't got a for Goody Goody except for when they were doing bundles. I didn't actually drop it, but if you're on the north side of the DFW, then yes. If you're on the south side, Goody Goody's really not going to help you out too much. But Specs is a pretty good bet, and Total Wine is on the right days as well. Finally seen them at your local Benny's. I wish we had Benny's. Benny's seems to be a pretty cool store. So I was cheating on you guys, Mark Duffy. No, I mean, I like to show the drive, I do, but when you go live and you're hanging out with a group of people and you're trying to talk to the chat and the people in front of you, it's tough to do that. Some people, they don't want to be on camera. Some people are uncomfortable around the camera, and it's less personable if I'm talking to an audience and interacting with the people in front of me, especially if we're trying to do like interviews. That'd be the only way to do it, and I don't think anyone wants an interview because it'll probably be more of an interrogation from their perspective. Picked up an E.H. Taylor for a buddy this morning. Hell yeah. We'll be getting an E.H. Taylor small batch soon, so trying to get a few bottles put together for some giveaways. They had the Green River Foolproofs in there. I think they had 3 of them, but we talked about it in line when we were outside, and then talked about it when we saw it in stores. So, of course, those guys, they got to pick them up when they hear about a good bottle. That's a good price too. It's like $46.99. So probably what, $50, $51, $52 out the door for that bottle. It's a good bottle. Just subscribed. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, old guy slots. I'm assuming you got a channel. I'll have to check it out. Appreciate you, Adam, for Major Zero. He's been doing shout outs too. Trying to bourbon hunt just as much as him. He does it on his lunch break. I do it before work, but trying to go as many days as possible and push towards that 1,000 subscriber goal. Really appreciate subscribes. At 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. It'll full monetization of the channel. We should push over our watch hours in the next day or two whenever everything clears with YouTube. But we need 1,000 subscribers for that full monetization. When that happens, I'm going to give away 10 Weller Antique 107s. 10 bottles of Weller Antique 107. Not samples, bottles of 107. So it'll be a crazy giveaway. We'll do the first one for free. And then if you want additional entries, it's $5 per entry. Every $100 that I receive, I'll add a second bottle. Then I'll add a third bottle. Then I'll add a fourth bottle. So, and if you think that's a lot of money for donations, the monetization that we got for the super chats, we killed that number. So if we do anything like that one, I promise you we're going to give away all 10. And that's just the bottles I'm giving away. I have other subscribers that have donated to the cause. They're going to be giving away bottles as well. They're going to be giving away a Blanton's and some sample packs. Hey, Augustus, we just met up with him a little bit ago too to get that Doc Swinson Amberana. Just normal Buffalo Trace drop, nothing special. I picked up an Eagle Rare and a Weller Special Reserve, both 750s. Didn't really need the Special Reserve, but John's coming in town and he likes that bottle, so I got him one just so he could have a 750. I don't think he wants to lug around the jug since he's moving from Florida to California. Saw your first 107 the other day for 219. Well, I hope you didn't buy it at that price, but I will say I made that mistake when I didn't know about values and secondary pricing. And when I found my first 107, I paid $199.99 for it, so $200 for my first 107 before taxes. Definitely overpaid. I was super happy to get the bottle at the time, and after knowing what it goes for now, I have like this gut-wrenching twist in my stomach every time I think about that store that charges those prices. They charged $90 for an Eagle Rare store pick, $110 for an E.H. Taylor small batch, and I bought all three of those in one day, and I definitely spent way more money than I should have for those bottles, and I just didn't know any better. We got a car camping in the left lane. It's a little white car. It's going slow as hell. Bought your 107 for $169.99, and even that's too much. $110 is like full secondary, and it's like a $50 bottle, like or $59.99 or $69.99, I think is like the normal going rate if you can find an MSRP, which is almost impossible to do. Whereabouts are where am I? I'm in Dallas Fort Worth area of Texas. We're currently traveling on 360, and we're on our way to the specs off of Harwood Road. That's where we got our very first bottle of Stag at MSRP. Had some good luck. Talked to the manager the other day and kind of got some more information. Introduced myself, so that was pretty nice. Hazmat Compton, what's going on? I don't know if your package would have arrived by now. I know I dropped your package off the other day. I think it's still got another couple days in transit. I bet that'd be a big surprise if you're out there in North Carolina and see that. That bottle doesn't pop up too often. DFW is great for hunting. The unfortunate part is all the small mom and pops, there's very few and far in between that offer reasonable pricing, but that's where you're going to see the hard to get stuff because no one's paying those prices. Big box stores, you got to be there fast. You got to know the days when they drop. You got to know when the truck's there, and you got to get a little lucky too. Sometimes the trucks aren't always loaded, and sometimes the intel's not always right. But sometimes you got to get lucky. But we probably got at least 150, 200 liquor stores in the DFW area, from all the way from northwest side Fort Worth, Saginaw to like southwest side. What is that? Bedford or Benbrook, not Bedford. I'm sorry, Benbrook. To like northeast Dallas to far southwest, like southwest Arlington and Dallas areas. So big area. They did have Weller 12 once in Durham. Hey, but they only had like 3 bottles and that was it. Gone in 2 seconds. Oh man, Weller 12 for a while at the beginning of the year. That's everybody and anybody could get one here. They were dropping like crazy. They were 1 liter bottles and 750s for $40 and $50. Bourbon Nerd, live from the patio. What's going on? We're 6 minutes out from the store, guys. So if you're tired of watching me talk while drive, we're almost there. Mark W says, "Hit the like, peeps." And if anybody's won anything recently as far as samples go, I'm getting the sample bottles picked up on Monday. We got some ordered, so once I get those in, we'll be able to get some samples poured up. Currently out right now. This white car's still camping the left lane and won't move over. And we got a GMC Sierra truck beside him that's driving slow too. I think they don't realize what the speed limit is, because we're going under the speed limit and we're in the left lane. Are they on their phone or are they distracted? Looks like it. He has his phone like in his lap and he's on it. Embarrassing. Ooh. Hey, JG. Appreciate Major Zero shouting me out and sending you over. Really appreciate having you here. He's been trying to push really hard to see if we can get my subscribers up. pretty awesome guy for helping me out with that. He's actually the person who convinced me to even start a YouTube channel. I was not going to do this, but he kept pushing me and saying I had an act for this and I should do it. So we actually listened to someone that was older than us for once. If my dad's still in chat, he'll laugh at that one. He's told me to do stuff all the time and we don't always do it. Let you guys see the road. We're getting close to our exit. A little bit longer to go. Roadblocks suck. Yeah, when they're driving slow in the left lane. Here it's like a gray car and this Chevy can't get around them. Just camp left lane, probably get at least 4 football fields in front of them. You're in Alabama for work. ABC store's not good. Man, that sucks when you got those liquor controlled states. Oh man, this car that was camping in the left lane decided they wanted to get over. And they came over on top of somebody. They're about to come over on top of me. Damn. She got her handicap placard up, so at least you know she's crippled. When you drive with the handicap placard up, that already tells me that you probably don't know how to drive. There we go. Dad says all the time. Tells me what to do and I never listen. I can give away some Weller 107 shirts. We'll make t-shirts though. This guy forgets he's merging on the highway and I'm in the exit lane, so I don't know what she was doing. She was getting ready to take me out too. Everybody's driving out like idiots today. Northern California. We got people from California that's in the subscriber group. I don't know if they're in chat right now. We got some in Southern California as well. Actually got quite a few from Southern California, but I know we got a few from North. Driving with a mask on is the best. Yeah, you're in your own car, no one else there, and you got a mask on. Goofy. You think they're all live streaming too while they're driving, Dad? Wait for Joe P to pop in and make a comment about us being on the phone while driving. Still never beat you, Dad. What would you be doing? You would be writing a check with one hand, talking on the phone with the other, and driving with one of your knees. Talk about multitasking while driving. We learned from the best. My dad was a pro. I'd say was. He still is a pro. He doesn't do all that now, but man, being able to write a check and sign it while talking on the phone and driving with a knee, impressive. Well, there's an Andrews truck here, but that doesn't mean anything. We've been unlucky with Andrews trucks before. They take a while to unload, and some of them just have beer on them. They don't all have whiskey. Dad says, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Yeah, we remember you doing some crazy stuff like that. It was pretty awesome to see. Thinking back at it now, though, it was also really dangerous, but hey, who cares? No one got hurt. That's all I can say. All right, walking into specs. Remember, cell phone reception in here sucks, so we'll try our best. The Andrews truck is here. Yeah, well, the truck is here, but I don't know. They probably won't have anything. Sorry, the service in here is Bourbon bond for $20.89, but we already picked up 2 of those a while back, so we're gonna 9 of the ranch, but we're gonna fall for that again. We had one bottle that was exceptional, and we've never been able to find one that's even half as good since. Nothing too fancy. early times bottle and bonds. Still no Maker's Mark. The Heartwood series. They've got Knob Creek 12. They've got 5 bottles left for $62.99. So anybody looking for Knob Creek 12, here's the place to come. Got some Willet Pot Still cases over there, TX Whiskey, some CB Jackson, some Jim Beam White Labels, and some 13th Colony, and some New Riff. Sorry, coming over here to the other aisle. Still have lots of cases of 1792 Full Proof. It just sits on the shelves here. Got some ryes that we're going to come over and check out. They got a Tumbling Dice 7-year rye. Looked at it a couple times, but we passed every time too. No, it's just the cell phone reception in a giant building. It kind of sucks in here. I'll leave a rye over here too with the regular 13 colony rye, but no cash drinks, nothing too special there. Got the Burr rye here for $38.29. New Knob Creek 113 proof, pretty cool. You got the 115 rye as well. I think we're gonna just pick up couple drinks. I got one energy drink already, but we're gonna grab one more energy drink and a Powerade and a snack, and we're gonna probably just get out of here. I didn't see anything that we have to have. Was that Blue Note? Are you talking about the rye? Talking about the rye? Yeah, they have Blue Note. They have a Blue Note rye. It's $27.99. Rather have the cash strength though.
I still have that cold in the cooler.
Oh, do? Yeah, that's awesome. Are you guys gonna start getting more of the zeros of the other flavors in by chance, or no?
The only ones
Just
that
right
we've
now?
been getting is this one and this one, and
Perfect.
I tried to keep one in the cooler. Might not always be in there, but
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So it'll be over in the Coke cooler at the very bottom.
Yep, that's where I got my energy drinks too, so that works out. Thank you. Got an employee that's looking out for me. She's putting the drinks in the cooler just for me. She knows I get the power zeros. Not crazy. We got an employee that's actually looking out for us and putting stuff in the cooler just for me. Freaking awesome. Excuse me. Both walking with a purpose. Never.
You have phone number?
Yeah. They've got some Maker's Mark private barrels like everybody else does, but they got some up front. I didn't look at them. I probably should look to see what they are. Never really purchased one because there's just so many, I never know which one to get. So all the girls hitting on me, no, I just go into their store every freaking day. So they probably are like, hey, maybe this guy's like a secret shopper or something because he's always got his phone. He's always talking to his phone, or maybe he's just crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room. Whew. It's hot in Texas, guys. We try to be friendly with all the employees, so the fact that we get kicked out of stores, it still blows my mind that we get kicked out for trying to be as nice and polite and friendly as possible, especially while we're recording. Not like we'd be rude or mean or angry at someone if we weren't recording, but more so like we're on our best behavior in hopes that we do not get kicked out. Well, I didn't see anything that we had to buy there. They had early times bottled in bonds. It was about the only thing that I saw that was like worth a cup, but we already have 2 sealed bottles, so we won't do that. Tater Dom in the house, what's going on? We gotta get Tater Dom squared away too. We gotta get a package for him put together. It'll be a bit for that though, but we'll get it done. I just need to make a list. Ooh, Sean said he was able to get the Old Forester single barrel proof store pick from Goody Goody. Hell yeah. Love to hear when someone scores. Good job, Sean. Good pickup. We also opened one of those, the 128 H7. Holy cow, is that a good bottle. It has a lot of fruit on it, like grape and cherry. Very sweet, very good. So if you haven't opened it yet, I can promise you that bottle is exceptional. Some of them are, well, they're all good, but some of them are way better than others. I can tell you right now that that 128 proof H7 from Goody Goody, holy cow, is that a good bottle. So good score, good score. State, we're in Texas. Conversations over shots and more. Yeah, we're in Texas. How many stores am I hitting up? It depends on the day. Some days we'll hit up, 4, even sometimes 5 stores before work, and then other days like today we just did 2. We did Total Wine, got an Eagle Rare, Weller Special Reserve, and then we did Specs. I can't go to too many because of my time, but I also can't go to too many because I get stuck with all these bottles unless I have the cooler in the truck. We don't have a place to store these bottles while we're working, so we gotta lock them up when we get to work. So kind of an we'll probably have to just take or expensive or crazy one of these days. So we're trying to be selective on where we go, is keeping that in mind, to lug that bottle around with us all day. We try to go to at least 2 stores a day though, on the days I can hunt. So hunt days for me is normally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So 4 consecutive days. Liquor stores by state law are closed on Sundays in Texas, and then Monday and Tuesday, those are my days off. Those are always subject to change. Sometimes we'll do a live stream hunt in the morning on those as well, but Monday nights around 8 p.m. Central, we typically do a live stream around that time. It might not be scheduled, but if you click on my channel around that time, normally we'll go live. If we don't, we'll probably start doing better about trying to make a community post saying that we won't be doing a live that night, just so people aren't waiting around to see if I'm gonna put one up and start one. Do you like the Penelope single barrel too? That you said, Sean? Goody Goody. Work hasn't started yet. I always go before work. I don't have the ability to hunt on my breaks. My breaks are very short, and we work at the airport, so it's very tough for us to be able to hunt. I do want to at some point in time. I've got to work out all the statistics and the semantics of doing it, but there's a bunch of duty-free stores in the DFW airport. There's 2 in D terminal, and then there's like 1 in every other terminal. So I do want to try to get some video footage shot in those stores at one point in time. But as far as being able to do that while I'm on the clock, probably not going to be good to go, and definitely not going to be good to go to do that while I'm in uniform. Man, that semi-truck is hauling butt. We got to get Rusty taken care of too. We got his samples I know we got to get taken care of, and then we gave away a sample last night. I put a note down, so we'll have to get everybody squared away as soon as I get sample bottles in. We actually got 2 packages mail call last night. We got one from Daniel, and we got one from Mr. Dave Vogelsang. So last night was pretty good. Only complaint was at 9:23 at night, UPS dropped them off, and they rang the doorbell. So I've never had UPS drop a package off that late at night, 9:23 at night, and ring the doorbell. So I thought that was a little weird. What's going on, Jesus? William Hall, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Traffic on the frontage roads. 2 lanes. I get one, you get one. Trucks riding the line. I try to reuse sample bottles too, but I go through those. I think I buy 72 packs. I think I've gone through 4 72 packs of samples. Plus I've reused some bottles too. We clean them out and try to get the labels off and rebrand, or we'll tape labels over because sometimes the labels don't want to come off. Tape labels over and we'll pour up some stuff for people. But I've used so many sample bottles, and I have so many. I have like 100 samples that I haven't even got to now. Really awesome having all those samples though. We're able to try a lot of stuff that we wouldn't be able to try before. We'll do the second. We'll do the second. We got people. They don't want to look for a spot. They don't want to look for a spot. Those are the ones I really don't understand. Oh, this guy is just now parking. Missed our chance at this spot. Oh well. Guess we'll have to go to like the back 9. Yeah, the connection out here can be pretty garbage. Well, I don't see any parking. We might go to the back 9. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the hunt though. We're getting ready to park and find our way into work. Just want to thank you guys all for coming out. Looks like you made it out lucky, Ryan and Craig. You guys didn't have to bandy. This car like parked jacked up. Let's see if we can fit. I don't want to park there. That's way too close. This car's leaving though. Spin around and take that. We're not gonna play with these guys. These guys are all fighting for parking spaces, but it's just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. We'll find out. We're trying to keep our truck in decent condition without the door being hitting us. Down here. Home. Appreciate you guys tuning in and helping.